Hello! Welcome to my channel. If you're there for the first time, welcome back if you've been following Saturdays, my books. The last week of the month, I always like to do a monthly wrap-up so that first, if you're missing videos, you know which ones to go back and watch. Second, it gives me a little more time to read. So, if you remember, September was classics. I wanted to read some more classics. So, the first book we finished in September was Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. I did a video on this called Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover, but I did. So go check out that video. I was going to read more, but you guys have been knowing my videos. I haven't been getting through all the books that I want to. I believe I gave it a 4 out of 5, and I'm sorry if this is the wrong rating. I can't remember. Yeah, not going to go into details. I enjoyed it, but nothing really good happens in this book. And I chose this book, well, because it was a classic, but also I'm a Twilight fan, which you all know. Go check out the book swap I did with my brother. It's on Ian's channel. And this is like Bella's favorite book. Don't know why now that I've read it, but it is. Second, you know I do a book club. I need to do better at actually going. I've been reading the books, but The One and Only Ivan. This is a short by Catherine Applegate. This is a story about some animals that they're not in a zoo, but they're like, I guess they do some shows. I guess you could call it a circus, but they don't really travel. Anyway, it's about them and their story. And there's a wild dog. Ivan's the gorilla. And then there's an elephant. I believe the elephant is, there's 2 elephants, an older one and a younger one. And one of them is Ruby. I can't remember the other one's name. I'm pretty sure it's Ruby. But, just their story about living and what happens. So, yeah. 5 out of 5. Quick read. But yeah. Next one I read, Louis L'Amour, Warrior's Path. So this is a video I did Sackett series part 2. As you know, I read 2 of the Sacketts for Westerns. And so I was like, why not? Why not just keep going in the series? Don't know if you can see it. There's like a stack of books in the corner right there. That is all the Sacketts. There's a big stack right there. Yep. My cousin is letting me borrow them. So, Warrior's Path. So the first 2 are about Barnabas Sackett and his story. These 2 are about his sons. This is about Yance and Kin, 2 of Barnabas' sons. So go watch that video. 5 out of 5. These are really good. They're quick, and I like how just when you think the book's gonna wrap up, he's like, no, just kidding, we're going further. And you're like, what? So yeah, I'm not gonna go into these books too much because I want you to go watch the video. This book, number 4, Jubal Sackett. Obviously you can tell what it's about. It is Jubal's story. He's asked to do something for someone, and that leads to an adventure. So, it's a little bigger. 5 out of 5. Guys, these are so good. If you really like westerns and classics, read those. Okay. We did a lot of big reads. Great Expectations. 5 out of 5. Go check out this video. This is my classic way to choose a book, which is my TBR jar. I have a cute little jar that I put all the classic books I have in, just the classics for now, to read them. So this was the first one I pulled out of there. This is a story about Pip. 5 out of 5. Good dressing, good lesson. So go watch my TBR video if you want to see more about that. Second one that I pulled out was The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn by Mark Twain. Basically, the book title describes what the book is, The Adventures of Huck Finn. It's this Huck Finn gets into a lot of crazy adventures. 5 out of 5. Most of these, 5 out of 5. Reading classics truly taught me why they are considered a classic. Just because they're so good and people love them. So, yeah, that is all I was able to read this month. I'm hoping to read more next month. Not gonna lie, I feel like I was in a little bit of a slump and just could have read more than I should have, but sometimes I was like, I just don't feel like reading. And I don't think it was the classics, I just was in a mood. But I'm not in that mood anymore. We got some exciting things for October. October's gonna be thrillers. I am slightly sad. October's normally my Harry Potter month, but I already did that video, so go watch that. I think that was back in fantasy. I had promised you guys last year in October a Harry Potter, but I never did that video, so I did it with the fantasy. So, yeah, go check that out. And this is a short video, but all of these I've gone into depth about in other videos. So, please go watch them. That is a wrap on September. Happy fall, y'all. It's officially fall, so I'm very excited. But yeah, if you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, hit that notification button. Mondays and Wednesdays, I do a child's book and how to read it with your kids. Saturday, I do my books. Yeah. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with anyone who thinks you should know more about these books. I think in these month wraps-ups, hopefully next month I'll start going into more detail. But mostly I don't, because I want you to actually go watch the other videos. Yeah, give it a big thumbs up and share. Guys, we made it to 750 subscribers, so thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited. We got some exciting ways to choose some books in October and some challenges. So stay tuned for that. I would love to hear your comments. Any classics that I've not read that you think are worth reading, let me know. Not the Sackett series. My plan is, next year it's just going to be a year of finishing series that I haven't finished yet. And then if I finish all the series I finished, then we'll just read new series. Next year's going to be a year of series. So yeah. And then next month is thrillers. So any thrillers that are clean, okay, no language, no spice, that you think would be good, great. Because I'm running into a lot of, you type in thrillers and they bring up a lot of mysteries, which I already did. March was mystery month, so go watch all those videos if you haven't yet, if you're new. But yeah, any thrillers. And I think that's it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.